The following is a paid program for the SunPower Equinox Home Solar System, brought to you by SunPower.
People love it. Some people worship it. It's everywhere, every day, and available to everyone.
This is definitely one of the best investments we did in our house.
It surpassed all of my expectations.
It made a lot of financial sense for us.
Why doesn't everybody do this?
In case you had any doubt, solar power has arrived. And if you're a homeowner, your future is looking very bright, because solar is more practical, more reliable, and more cost-effective than ever. Solar is truly here. And with more of us using our homes for both work and family life, it makes even more sense to offset that increase in energy use. In a nutshell, here's how going solar can save you money. During daylight hours, your system produces electricity, which you use to power your home, instead of buying electricity from your utility company. Any excess electricity you produce flows back to the grid. And when the sun is not powering your home directly, the electricity you need comes from the grid, just like it always did. But now its cost can be offset by the amount of excess electricity your system produced during the day. Simple.
My experience with electricity, the price has constantly gone up and up and up. And with the solar system, I generate my own power. I end up saving a lot of money.
Let's save some money. Let's quit throwing it away to the power company.
It's amazing that I could just generate my own power.
I'm excited now to get the electric bill because I know it's not going to be crazy expensive.
It drastically reduced our electric bill. I think it was a negative $10, and I was like, wow, man, this is what's going on. This is great.
My average monthly bill was $120 a month, and now that I have SunPower, it's -5.
I'm producing my own energy, not using fossil fuels. It's great.
Whether you want to get solar for environmental reasons or financial reasons, it's a good decision.
So maybe you're excited about the idea of going solar, and you should be. But if you've been searching the internet, receiving confusing offers, and wondering how to get a consultation in a time of social distancing, choosing a solar company can seem daunting. But it doesn't have to be. You just have to know the right questions to ask. That's why I'm here, to share those questions and the real answers, so you'll have the info you need to make a smart decision. One of the first questions people ask when they're considering going solar is, how much will it cost, and when will my system pay me back? Well, it won't surprise you to hear that no two households or systems are exactly alike. Your cost and your savings depend on factors like where you live, your roof configuration and how much sunlight it gets, how much electricity you need, and how much you want your system to produce. What's important to consider is the long-term value and performance of your investment.
We integrated the SunPower system into our home, and then 13 years on now, and we're not done with it. We still have 15 or 20 years of savings to do. It's been paid off since 2012, and it's a no-brainer.
I was paying $220 a month. Now I pay about $22 a month. I'm saving money every single month from day one.
Once we've paid off our system, it's going to save us approximately $3,500 a year.
I think the SunPower solar systems make complete sense, especially when you deal with the unknowns of power costs that are coming in your future.
When they turned on the solar panels and activated everything, our bill went way down.
Our electrical bills were running a little over $8,000 a year, and now we're paying about half of that. And in about 8 years, that will be paid off, and so we won't even have that bill.
Next question, what kind of company should you be working with? See, the thing is, many solar companies are essentially brokers or finance companies who sub out the work and who put your system together from a variety of suppliers. Kind of a Franken-Solar solution. Now, SunPower, on the other hand, supports the entire process, from system design to manufacturing to installation, through a SunPower certified and trained dealer and installer network. SunPower has been focused on solar for over 35 years, longer than any other dedicated solar company, and they received over 1,000 patents for their innovations. Now let's get a little more technical. The next question is, what's the difference between solar panels? Aren't they all pretty much the same? In fact, there's a big difference in efficiency, in durability, and in reliability. Let's start with efficiency. It just makes sense that you want the panels you choose to produce the greatest amount of power in the least amount of space, allowing you to offset more of your electric bill and save more money. Plus, this gives you more design options, even if you have limited roof area.
SunPower's solar panels produce 55% more energy over 25 years than our competitors' panels produce in the same space. Our solar cells don't have any metal on the front. The metal to carry the electricity is actually on the back. That means that the front of the cell is unobstructed and can absorb more sunlight.
Next question, durability. You should also find out how long your panels will perform at a high level and keep giving you a return on your investment. Don't overlook this one.
Solar cells are installed on rooftops, and they're exposed to a lot of inhospitable conditions. Hot and cold temperature cycles swing over a roof, and as that happens, solar cells tend to expand and contract, right? A conventional solar cell will have front contacts for electricity to conduct, which are highly susceptible to breakage due to expansion and contraction. Now watch what happens as I slightly bend this conventional solar cell. What's fundamentally different about the Maxion cell technology is that there are no contacts on the front of the cell. Let's do the same bend test as we did with the conventional. The Maxion cell stays intact. Also, because of the copper plate, the Maxion cell stays cooler and has a much lower degradation rate. So as opposed to a 25-year useful life, the SunPower cells last 40 years. So not only yielding more power over a same measured 25-year period, but for much longer. So what would you rather have? This on your roof? Or that?
When all the components of your system are made to work together, it means you get a better warranty. SunPower's warranty is the most comprehensive in the industry. They stand behind all the solar components on your roof, not just the panels. And that includes a product and power warranty, plus all parts, labor, and shipping. One company, one call. No hassles, no surprises.
The SunPower warranty is actually one of the biggest selling points for our customers. They only have to worry about one manufacturer, and they have one person to go to if something ever breaks, right? A single integrated warranty. It's just, that's not something that anybody else can offer, and so it makes it easy for us to sell SunPower.
We haven't had any problems, but if we have a concern, who am I going to call? Am I going to call the guy that installed it? Am I going to call the guy that made the panel? Am I going to call the guy that monitors it? Well, I just call SunPower.
You're not left high and dry trying to find somebody on your own.
It's not like different products coming from different places, that's being pieced together. It's all SunPower product.
The quality of the system is guaranteed for 25 years. The performance of the system is guaranteed for 25 years. And anytime anything needs replaced or repaired, 25 years, they're there to support you to have your system performing at its peak performance.
Well, we've had no trouble with them, so I haven't ever had to call, but it is nice to know that I still have 10, 12 years left on my warranty.
Your SunPower dealer will help you take advantage of all the savings from tax credits and other incentives available to you. And they offer a variety of payment options, including 0 down for qualified customers. They'll help you find what works best for you. And best of all, the consultation and buying process can be done completely online with their proprietary design and satellite imagery tools. Even on installation day, their installation contractors are trained in social distancing and take all necessary precautions.
Everybody I've talked to who's gotten solar has said that they wish they would have done it sooner. And if you're gonna do it, you should do it this year. I have to say that. I mean, the federal tax credit just makes it financially, it's money in your pocket. It's a no-brainer.
There's so many ways to be able to finance it, lease it, purchase it outright, whatever. There's a lot of great ways to be able to have this for your home or business.
Now you're armed with some essential questions you need to ask in order to make an informed decision on going solar. Coming up, find out why major corporations have chosen SunPower.
Now you have the power to start saving money every month, to take control over your rising electricity rates, to choose the source of your energy, to invest in your future with a SunPower Equinox solar system. SunPower offers the most efficient and durable panels on the market, so you can create the most electricity in the least amount of space for the longest time. That means you can see a return on your investment every month. Because for most homeowners, the monthly cost of a SunPower system is less than you're paying now for electricity from your utility. SunPower offers the only complete home solar system, with all components designed to work together perfectly, built to last decades, and all covered under a single warranty. And SunPower's been in the industry longer than any other solar company, with more than 35 years of innovation and expertise, superior technology, and a singular focus on solar. No wonder we're leading the way in home solar solutions. And we're #1 in commercial solar, powering schools, business and community centers, and saving them money at the same time. If you're excited about going solar, now is the time to start. Because for most homeowners, the monthly cost of your SunPower system is less than you're paying now for electricity from your utility. Call or go to sunpowernow.com today to arrange a free assessment with a SunPower energy consultant. Even before this time of social distancing, we've been pioneering live, in-depth consultations online with no need to meet face-to-face. We'll answer your questions, and together, using our innovative design and satellite imagery tools, we can customize your system on the spot. We'll explore all the federal and local incentives available to you, guide you through your loan, lease, and purchase options, and show you how much you could save. If you're interested in backup battery storage or commercial solar for your business, be sure to ask about that too. And when you do decide to have a SunPower system installed, safety is always our first priority. So avoid the rising cost of doing nothing and take action to reduce your electric bill. So call or go to sunpowernow.com today.
When you're choosing a solar company, it's important to know their reputation in the industry, where they came from, and where they're going.
SunPower's been around for 35 years, way longer than most of the other companies in our business. SunPower's been working with really top commercial customers all over the country, in fact, all over the world. Anytime anyone needs a really high efficiency solar cell, then we tend to get the call.
8 out of the top 10 corporations have chosen SunPower systems. Now, these are some of the most sophisticated buyers of solar energy in the world, so you know they put SunPower to the test. It makes sense for businesses, and it makes sense for homeowners too.
When you do your research and you actually learn about the long list of Fortune 500 companies who use SunPower for their solar systems, it really kind of solidifies the idea that they are reliable and dependable.
SunPower system is easily the gold standard in solar systems.
I looked at the company, and I looked at their product, and I looked at what they were doing in the community. And they were far above and beyond their competition. That's why we went with them.
If you're thinking about joining the hundreds of thousands of homeowners who have gone solar with SunPower, it's smart to learn how well your panels are going to perform.
Well, an important thing to consider when putting solar on your roof is how efficient that solar system is going to convert sunlight to electricity. A SunPower system will produce 55% more energy over a 25-year period using the same amount of roof space as a conventional solar system. So that alone is more energy, more savings for a customer. Another great benefit to SunPower's Equinox system is the integrated microinverter technology we use. Because they're integrated into the solar panels, they convert electricity independently of each panel. As opposed to a conventional system, if shade affects one solar panel and it's connected to one centralized inverter, that will affect power for the entire system downstream. And with SunPower, if shade or debris falls on one solar panel, it will only affect that one panel that's going to produce more energy and save you more money.
What if you don't plan to be in your home forever? Will you still see a return on your investment? A Zillow report shows that having a solar system may increase your home's resale value by over 4% and may even help you sell your home faster. Plus, it's easy to transfer your system and comprehensive warranty to the new owner. And of course, every month you do live in your home, your SunPower Equinox system helps pay for itself with lower electric bills.
In terms of resale value, when they come to look at the house, you can say, well, you're going to have your house payment, but you're not going to have an electrical payment.
To me, the SunPower system, it was an investment in our future, being able to fix our energy costs. By the time the system's paid off, there's no costs for your electricity. So at that point, we're home free.
Our monthly payments for solar panels are less than what we would be paying for utilities every month.
That's true.
So, once you have a SunPower Equinox system installed, how easy is it to use day after day? You don't have to do anything differently when you have SunPower. It just works. There's no moving parts, no regular maintenance required. You don't even have to think about it. Then again, if you do want to think about it, you can track your savings and energy yield through the SunPower monitoring app, which is fully integrated into your system and accessible right from your smartphone.
The system is so easily installed. I haven't done anything since it's been installed. The only thing I do is I get on my phone, I check my app, and I check and I look at it and I say, how much money did I save today? It's unbelievable. It shows me the consumption, it shows me how much is being output.
Oh yeah, the SunPower app, it's my favorite. And there's actually a couple of other SunPower customers on my street, and we swap pictures pretty frequently of who's producing the most power.
Having solar on your roof makes the long Texas summers enjoyable. You want to turn your thermostat down a degree or two, and you just don't feel bad about it anymore.
That's right.
It definitely puts a smile on your face knowing that, you can kind of like feel your back pocket kind of hang a little bit because you know your money is still there versus not coming out.
All right, let's get down to business. How do you decide if a SunPower solar system is right for your particular situation? Exactly what happens when you call or go online to take the next step? Here's an expert to answer that question.
As a company that's been committed to innovation for over the last 30 years, we've really mastered the art of presenting our solutions online. First, we're going to take a look at your electricity bill and find out how much you're spending, how much you're using, and what's most important to you about considering solar for your home. Once we've captured all that, we're going to get to take a look at your roof from remote satellite imagery. Then we're going to use our unique software to design a system together that meets your electricity needs of today and tomorrow. We can review aesthetics right there up front, showing a 3D model of your home and then modeling that with solar panels on it. And that's my favorite part, is getting the homeowners involved in their own design and their own solution.
Now, you're going to want to know if your solar system provider will be around as long as your system. The SunPower Equinox system is built to last, and so is SunPower. They're the only US-based solar company that's been around longer than their 25-year warranty. Their goal is to change the way our world is powered, and your home can be part of that change. Coming up, more about what that future looks like.
Now you have the power to start saving money every month, to take control over your rising electricity rates, to choose the source of your energy, to invest in your future with a SunPower Equinox solar system. SunPower offers the most efficient and durable panels on the market, so you can create the most electricity in the least amount of space for the longest time. That means you can see a return on your investment every month. If you're excited about going solar, now is the time to start. Because for most homeowners, the monthly cost of your SunPower system is less than you're paying now for electricity from your utility. Call or go to sunpowernow.com today to arrange a free assessment with a SunPower energy consultant. Even before this time of social distancing, we've been pioneering live, in-depth consultations online with no need to meet face-to-face. We'll answer your questions, and together, using our innovative design and satellite imagery tools, we can customize your system on the spot. We'll explore all the federal and local incentives available to you, guide you through your loan, lease, and purchase options, and show you how much you could save. If you're interested in backup battery storage or commercial solar for your business, be sure to ask about that too. And when you do decide to have a SunPower system installed, safety is always our first priority. So avoid the rising cost of doing nothing and take action to reduce your electric bill. Call or go to sunpowernow.com today.
We've talked about what to look for in the solar panel and the cells within them. But what about the other components on your roof? Where does the mounting hardware come from? Or the electronic components you need to convert the sun's energy into electrical current for use in your home? And who's behind the hardware and software that monitor your system? Be sure to find out.
I spent about 6 months looking at manufacturers of solar components and installers.
It was probably a good month that we spent looking up at panels, looking up the different components, the warranties, the installers, before really seeing SunPower come to the top on all of those.
For me, it has to be something that is all done by one company. So in all my research, when I look at these different manufacturers, and I come to find out that, you know what, really I'm going back to one company all the time, SunPower, which does everything, so they have all the components.
The SunPower Equinox system is designed to have a sleek, low profile with 60% fewer visible parts than conventional solar. So if you have a question about how their solar system will look on your roof, here's your answer.
I went around our neighborhood and took photos of other people who had solar, and the conduit was run over top around the spouting, and you could see this. I mean, it was so evident, and I was worried, and I said to him, is this how this is gonna look on our house? Because I don't like that.
Curb appeal was very important to us. It's the first thing you're gonna see when you arrive at our home.
I think our solar panels look beautiful. They're very sleek and sophisticated looking.
I just personally wanted something that was going to complement the house. It blends in beautifully. I mean, it looks great.
The aesthetics of our system, it actually looks kind of cool on our roof, to be honest with you.
The first time when our kids came home and saw it, they were very excited. They were like, wow, look at this, how cool is this? So they thought it just makes our house cooler.
There was one point when we drove up right after they were installed that we thought, it even looks better with the panels on.
Another common question people ask about going solar: how reliable will my system be? In other words, how long will my system continue to be a good investment?
All solar panels degrade over time, but while conventional panels typically retain an average of 81% of their original power over 25 years, SunPower panels retain 92% power over the same time period. It's basically the materials that make up our cells and the way that those cells are assembled into complete solar panels that make them resistant to the stresses of being on a roof, not just for a month or a year, but for 40 years.
And next, what's your solar company's reputation? What's it like to work with them? And do they have the tools to provide a fully contact-free experience? These are really important questions.
The fact that SunPower has been around for quite a long period of time, 30 plus years, was very impressive. The longevity of the company tells me a lot. It tells me that they've had a product that has worked, that's been successful, and people have relied upon it, and that's what keeps them in business.
My experience of the overall process, the purchasing, the designing, the engineering, and the install was extremely smooth.
Installation, you'd think it would be complicated, and I'm sure it is. They made it look easy. They were here and gone in one day.
The very first contact to the very end of the process is seamless, on point.
I thought the process was going to be hard, but SunPower was able to take care of everything for me.
The install itself, I mean, it was 100% spot on. Could not have been better. There was never one time where we felt like we were not totally in the proper hands. Not one time. SunPower all the way along had that dialed in just perfectly.
When you're checking out warranties, check to make sure that your panels are not only warranted against defects, but also warranted to produce a high level of electricity over time. And what about the other components of your system? What about parts, labor, and shipping? Are all those covered too? Knowing the answers to those questions may save you a lot of headaches down the road.
Traditionally, solar warranties, you don't really know who covers what because there's multiple components installed on your roof made by multiple manufacturers. With all these different pass-through warranties, it's hard to know who you're going to call and who's going to be responsible if there's a problem up there. The SunPower warranty is just simple and different. It is one integrated system by one company under one warranty, and that covers our customers for power, product, and service. And you only have one company to call for that.
Purchasing the SunPower system is the absolute best investment I've ever made.
What really sold me was the affordability as well as the quality.
With the tax incentives where they are today, why not do it now?
When you're looking at it today compared to what it was 10 years ago, it's time.
We hope this program has helped make it easy for you to find the right provider. When you ask for reliability, efficiency, and performance with the most comprehensive warranty from a company with over 35 years of experience, the one that makes solar simple for everyone, you get one answer: SunPower.
Now you have the power to start saving money every month, to take control over your rising electricity rates, to choose the source of your energy, to invest in your future with a SunPower Equinox solar system. SunPower offers the most efficient and durable panels on the market, so you can create the most electricity in the least amount of space for the longest time. That means you can see a return on your investment every month. If you're excited about going solar, now is the time to start. Because for most homeowners, the monthly cost of your SunPower system is less than you're paying now for electricity from your utility. Call or go to sunpowernow.com today to arrange a free assessment with a SunPower energy consultant. Even before this time of social distancing, we've been pioneering live, in-depth consultations online with no need to meet face-to-face. We'll answer your questions, and together, using our innovative design and satellite imagery tools, we can customize your system on the spot. We'll explore all the federal and local incentives available to you, guide you through your loan, lease, and purchase options, and show you how much you could save. If you're interested in backup battery storage or commercial solar for your business, be sure to ask about that too. And when you do decide to have a SunPower system installed, safety is always our first priority. So avoid the rising cost of doing nothing and take action to reduce your electric bill. Call or go to sunpowernow.com today. The proceeding was a paid program for the SunPower Equinox Home Solar System, brought to you by SunPower.